from the back room. Ceiling drip, cold mold, thick fumes. Tongue like a typhoon, flip two flows in the same bar, make room. Underground, underpaid, still unmatched. Every line unlatched, every fact unmasked. Whole scene soft-stepped, I stomp tracks. I don't chase cosigns, I cosign fear in opponent's eyes. Talk big, short lives. You do story time, I do war cries. Got too many scars for a small talk session. Too many bars for a SoundCloud mention. Too many plots in the pad, no question. You got views, I got vengeance. Basement crown, we run this town. From the fuse box hum to the final count. If you ain't bled for it, shut that sound. It's that raw, that raw, that raw, that ground. Basement crown, still in the door. Every loose screw still part of the law. You just rap, I write the clause. This that raw, that raw, that raw, that raw. Talk tough, I heard tougher rumors. Your whole crew group chat shooters. Thumbs get busy, hearts stay neutered. I've been outside in a rift in the room. A short fuse, long list, one mic. Sharp tooth, dark grin, no light. You got likes, I got fights at midnight. You drop links, I drop lines with one right. Breaking the rhythm, I pivot again. I cut the bar mid-word, let it hang, then I hit it again. Bang! You just mimic a trend. I'm the glitch in the script that they failed to amend. They want clean-cut kings for the commerce. I'm that stained-up verse in the margins. I'm that last man standing in the darkness. You that last-minute ad on the card shift. Basement crown, we run this town. From the fuse box hum to the final count. If you ain't bled for it, shut that sound. It's that raw, that raw, that raw, that crown. Basement crown, still in the jar. Every loose screw still part of the law. You just rap, I write the clause. It's that raw, that raw, that raw, that raw. I don't bend, I don't bow. If the beat cuts out, I still break crowds. Name in the brick dust, etch that vow. If they want that throne, come take it now. Basement crown. Basement crown. Oh, basement crown, we run this town. From the fuse box hum to the final count. If you ain't bled for it, shut that sound. It's that raw, that raw, that raw, that crown. Basement crown, still in the jar. Every loose screw still part of the law. You just rap, I write the clause. It's that raw, that raw, that raw, that law. Go, 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 that go. Yeah. Look. Mama kept rice in the coffee jar, pennies in the sock in the dresser drawer. Fridge light on, but the shelves still bare. She laughed like, baby, don't you ever get scared. Hand-me-down coat, zipper stuck halfway. Running past dealers by the park all day. Graffiti on the wall, spell names of the lost. Candles on the curb, still dripping from the frost. Big cuz said, shorty, watch where you stand. A few feet left and you'll die with your man. Saw him get cuffed on the late bus route. I was 10, but it shook all the jokes out. Library warm, so we stayed till it closed. High from the cold and the sirens that rose. Notebook lines like escape routes drawn. Every bar, one brick in the brand new dawn. Cold nights, warm lessons in my chest. Came up from the bottom from the stress. Street memories carved into my steps. I hold them close, I don't forget. Cold nights, warm lessons in my chest. Loyal to the ones who never left. Turned all of that pressure to a blessing. Every scar turned into a warm lesson. Yeah, 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 yeah. Flip phone buzz, homie said slide through. Basement full of smoke, lil' crowd, Pro Tools. Heard my voice back through a dusty mic. Sounded like hope in the busted life. We split one slice, 4 hands on the box. Argue about who got the crust and the sauce, but nobody ever touched each other's plate. Same crew, shared hunger, shared fate. Jamal had a gift, both hands, both feet. to one wrong street, wrong beef, cold sheet. We pulled up deep, but the time came late. His mom by the gate, screen cut through the hate. I learned that night, every boast got a cost. Every quick flex might equal who you lost. So when I talk shine, I talk grind too. Every jewel in the rhyme got a bruise I knew. Cold nights, warm lessons in my chest. Came up from the bottom, from the stress. Street memories carved into my steps. I hold them close, I don't forget. Cold nights, warm lessons in my chest. Loyal to the ones who never left. Turned all of that pressure to a blessing. Every scar turned into a warm blessing. Uncle said, kid, keep your circle tight. Handshakes change when you touch that light. Saw it firsthand when the buzz came round. Old ghosts popped up from a half-dead town, but I still break bread with the ones from the start. Who knew my government and mama soft hard? If I make it out farther than we ever could dream. They name on the jacket, they face in the screen. Yeah. Remember that winter with the busted heat? Oven door open, couch pulled to the street. Hot breath clouds, little sis in my lap. I swore right then we'd never come back. Now I fly home, same block, same store. Owner still leaning in the same back door. He say you did good, but don't forget the kid you was in that staircase sweat. I see my old self in the glass on the train. Backpack sagging, head full of pain. Wanna tap him, say trust your pen. Them raps that you mumble gon' feed you in them. I don't glam my struggle, I just tell it plain. Every failed plan, water what became. From crack vinyl flows to a crowd sing along. All that hurt got folded into one whole song. Cold nights, warm lessons in my chest. Came up from the bottom, from the stress. Street memories carved into my steps. I hold them close, I don't forget. Cold nights, warm lessons in my chest. Loyal to the ones who never left. Turned all of that pressure. City glow on my wrist. Let the grip lane switch. Gold grill slide grin. Let the night lean in. Oh. Pulled up, quiet paint whisper on the curb. Short text turn into 1,000-word smirk. Wrist talk fluent in the language I invented. Bill stacked thick, every corner represented. Sky bar, marble my initials in the glass. Keys on the table, valet know I move fast. Made it from a room with the peeling gray wall. Now the ceiling made of stars and they all on call. We turn this rooftop to a kingdom. Champagne halos when we lift them. Money on my mind, I don't spend it, I spend some. Came from the bottom, now the skyline is income. We turn this rooftop to a kingdom. Velvet in the night, feel the rhythm. Laughter in the wind, every moment I win some. Came from the silence, now the city lights sing some. Oh, lap after lap on the ring road smooth. Engine got a purr like it practiced the groove. She in the passenger, hair in the wind. Laughing at the days we were saving every cent. Now my name on the list that you never used to see. Private elevator, go straight to the suite. Talk about goals while we tapping on the glass. I don't chase clout, I'm just racing my past. Late night, leather seats breathe slow. All this shine, but I still know every scar on my knuckles from the climb. Every doubt in their eyes, now a diamond in mine. Turn this rooftop to a kingdom. Champagne halos when we lift them. Money on my mind, I don't spend it, I spend some. Came from the bottom, now the skyline is income. We turn this rooftop to a kingdom. Velvet in the night, feel the rhythm. Laughter in the wind, every moment I win some. Came from the silence, now the city lights sing slow. Neon haze, salt in the air, whole coast crooked. I just breathe and stare. Yeah. Night shift, clip heavy conscience thin. Kids tagging names on a rusted loading bin. Dock lights flicker like a bad decision. Every shadow got a story, every lie got interest in it. Phone buzz once, new job, same warning. Mask up, move quiet, be a ghost by morning. Meet spot tucked by the boarded arcade. Screen still glow blue from that summer they stayed. Rain taps rhythm on a busted stop sign. I'm tracing every exit like I'm mapping my mind. Heart calm, palms dry, cause I grew in the drought, where a stare is a question and a blink counts you out. Black sedan glide like a shark by the pier. Windows slide down, see the boss of the year. Gold tooth grin, eyes dead, all numbers. Voice low, we eat or we starve with the others. City got teeth and they choose on pride. I walk that line where the weak just slide. Neon ties try to drag me under. I move like thunder, they move like lies. Rain on the glass, sirens in the sky. Live in between every truth, every lie. Neon ties crash hard and wander. I hunt this hunger or the hunger hunts I. Plan laid out, blueprints on a tablet screen. Vault in the condo, overlooking gasoline. Harbor so still, but the air feels wide. Whole block buzzing from a room where they fired me in two wolves, but I still trust none. Cause a cut from you can leave a different kind of numb. One talk too slick, other stare too long. Both swear loyalty like a practice song. Elevator hum up the rib cage is still. Every floor we pass feels less like real. Carpet so soft, smell rich, taste bitter. Art on the walls, paid in chalked out figures. Door pop open on the white marble room where the quiet's so loud you can feel your doom. Red dot dance on the tip of my tongue. Sniper on the terrace or a trick being run. I slide to the side, let my shadow walk first. If a shot gotta land, let it swallow my curse. Breeze through the curtains, carry ocean and smoke. I can hear old ghosts laugh like they in on the joke. City got teeth and they choose on pride. I walk that line where the weak just slide. Neon ties try to drag me under. I move like thunder, they move like lies. Rain on the glass, sirens in the sky. Live in between every truth, every lie. Neon ties crash hard and wander. I hunt this hunger or the hunger hunts I. Safe crack slow like I'm bending time. Each click sound close to a funeral chime. I see their eyes shift, greed start to bloom. Two guns twitch at the edge of the room. Clock on the wall, tick loud, off beat. That's when betrayal start tapping its feet. He reached for the stack, other reach for his hip. I pivot in place, let them both just slip. Muzzle flash paint on the penthouse glass. Red and blue smear with the ships that pass. They both hit ground like coins in the tray. Blood on the rug shaped just like a wave. Now it's just me in the duffel full proof that every ladder in this town built crooked to the roof. I zip it slow, hear sirens grow fatter. Radio chat about multiple splatter. Balcony door crack, wind tastes like rust. Helicopter spotlight slice through the dust. I stash one drive in the plant by the rail. Insurance for the day, every god here failed. Jump to the stairwell, heart still low. Feet no roof, step my mind don't know. Down pair suits on the frame, front pages men. Yeah. Back to the dirt on this one. Turn that up. All the way. Yeah. Grind in the gravel, my cadence is jagged. Teeth in the track, every bar leave it ragged. Underground kingpin, ink on my jacket. Name on the wall in the train yard, tagged it. Submit on my sneakers, I'm stuck to the block. Learn mathematics by cutting up rock. While you learn flows from a playlist drop. I learned breath control, outrunning cops. Talk slick, get your talk switched off. White chalk script where your outline drawn. You type tough lines from your mom's soft loft. I carve mine live with my palms all raw. We don't play that. Basement crown, better pay that. Whole city know where the flame at. Say my name, better say that. With a face tag. I came up where the rain at. Where the train track singing the straight clap. If it ain't raw, I don't claim that. Underground throne, I remain that. Yeah. Back to the venom, I pivot the rhythm. I give them a minute, then kill them, forgive them. Never, never, never. I severed the gimmick, I'm vivid, you timid. I'm livid, I live it, you didn't. Fast switch, bang bite, no ad lib. I don't need props from half-wits. I just need cash in the crack crib. Madness, turn that static to tactics. Turn that mattress to trap bricks. Turn that rap list to past tense. You back round like ad-libs. You post links, I post bail. You ghost right, I wrote jails. On the back of the bus with the broke nails. Not the flow so cold that there's no bell. We don't play that. Basement crown, better pay that. Whole city know where the flame at. Say my name, better say that. With a face tag. I came up where the rain at. Where the train track singing the straight clap. If it ain't raw, I don't claim that. Underground throne, I remain that. Listen when the real one talk. Every scar on my skin is a seal, that's law. Every bar that I spit worth still, that's raw. If you feel that, raw. If you feel that, raw. We don't play that. Basement crown, better pay that. Whole city know where the flame at. So my name, better say that. With a face tag. I came up with the rain that. With the train track singing the straight clap. If it ain't raw, I don't claim that. Underground throne, I remain that. Old couch, 3 legs, 1 milk crate. Ashtray on the windowsill, duct tape plates. Ma folding flyers for the church by the stove. Pop's coat smelling like work, like dust, like hope. Summer in the hallway, kids playing skelly. Landlord banging on the door. Red notice on the telly. We learn to count change off the corner store floor. Sneaker prints, scratch offs, dreams by the door. Big cuz taught me how to breathe when it's tight. Say keep your chin tucked, swing short, swing right. Saw him take a plea just to keep us all straight. He traded his 20s for our clean slate. We ain't had much, but the block knew our name. Borrow sugar, borrow time, same pain, same rain. I wrote rhymes in the margins of overdue slips. Let the ink say the things that were stuck in my ribs. From nothing but a hand-me-down home to something I can stand on, grow. All these cracks in the concrete show where the light sneaks in, where my roots got some. From nights with the hunger on loud to days when my mama looked proud. I carry every face from that crowd in my lines, in my life, my vow, my vow. Corner of Parkside, cold in my bones. We passed one scarf, took turns going home. Jamal had a spiral full of plays, full of plans. Neat gave out one game, dreams changed in the stands. He started running errands for the wrong type of uncles. Brown paper bundles, backseat rumbles. I tried to talk him out, said we got other ways. He said you got that pen, I got bills today. 2 winters later, name on the mural by the deli. Candle wax rivers, smoke heavy belly. His mother hugged me, said say his name in your song. So every bar that I write, he's breathing alone. Loyalty's tricky when the line's so thin. Do you ride for the block or you ride for within? I learned to hug close, who would clap when I rose, not the ones front row. Praying I fold. I came from the back steps, chip paint, yarn on the rail, where we measured every year by the lines we scale. If I forget where I'm from, let my tongue go stale. Let the pen run dry, let the tape all fail. From nothing but a hand-me-down hope to something I can stand on, grow. All these cracks got soul. From nights with the hunger on loud to days when my mama look proud. I carry every face from that crowd in my lines, in my life, in my vibe. Oh, 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 oh. Old couch gone, with the frames in my chest. Every stain, every spring still pressed where I rest. If you hear me, you hear them. Same breath, same sound. From the bottom of the staircase to solid ground. Oh, 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 oh. Look, hand-me-down coat, ripped sleeve in December. Breath in the air, taste metal and ember. Mom on the porch, ashtray on the rail. Told me dream big while the light bill fell. Bus stop bench, feet cold through the soul. Notebook bars tried to patch up my soul. Used to hit the corner store, $3, $4. Split one drink, 8 kids, same hunger, same holler. Older cousin rent cars in the laundry room. Steam in the air, quick cash, slow doom. Sirens like lullabies, rocked us to sleep. Learned every shortcut through the back alley heat. Graffiti on the brick, red live don't fold. Right above a name, white paint over gold. Kid got caught up, never made 15. His face on his shirt turned my stomach to steam. We came from crumbs on the counter, coins in a jar on the fridge. Break through a crack in the ceiling, dreams on the edge of the crib. If you know that feeling of holding on tight to a thread. From nothing to something, still learning. I carry those streets in my head. I carry those streets in my head. Yeah. Pop wasn't gone, he was ghost in the hallway. Boots by the door, but he left them halfway. Pay phone calls, son, I'ma fix this soon. Years went by, same promise, new moon. I learned loyalty from the ones who had little. Shared last bite, last smoke, last nickel. Corner with the craters of throne, just sitting. Swapping war stories, we were too young to be living. Demo tape, his press plate in the kitchen. Spit my whole heart, pot shook while she listened. Mom wiped tears with the back of her wrist. Said, talk that pain, but don't drown in the mist. Homie took a bit, wrote letters on line. She said, if you ever shine, don't glamorize these streets. So I keep it raw, but I never make it pretty. Every scar on the verse is a map, but a city. Came from crumbs on the counter, coins in a jar on the fridge. Break through a crack in the ceiling, dreams on the edge of the crib. If you know that feeling of holding on tight to a thread. From nothing to something, still learning. I carry those streets in my head. I carry those streets in my head. Oh, from bus rides to stage lights, same heart, same fights. If you was there when it was empty, then you my family, not a friend. See, yeah. Now I sign checks with the same left hand that stole loose change from the coin count stand. Backpack full of food for my little ones. Lunch promise they'll never taste nights like we munch. Still hit the block, dap up the old heads. They say they proud, I replay what they say. One taught me look up, one taught me move calm. One taught me keep faith, one passed in my arm. So when the crowd chant and the camera zoom, I see a cracked ceiling in the cold front room. I see that porch, that ashtray, that prayer. Every verse is a chair for the ghost that ain't there. I ain't ashamed of the stains on my story. That's the proof that the clown made the glory. From one milk crate to a front row seat, I'm still that kid scribbling rhymes on the street. We came from crumbs on the counter, coins in a jar on the fridge. Rain through a crack in the ceiling. Dreams on the edge of the crib. If you know that feeling of holding on tight to a thread. From nothing to something, still learning. I carry those streets in my head. I carry those streets in. I carry those streets in my head. We up high with it. Count it up. Look. Yeah. Yeah. Look. Black suit jacket, white low tops. Gold face watch, never TikTok. Leather in the coupe, city in the roof. I don't gotta flex, I'm just living out the proof. Inbox crazy, deals in the AM. Nighttime race through the maze we created. Came from a one-room, crack paint ceiling. Now the floor to ceiling, windows match my feelings. Chest moves quiet, bank roll out. Whole crew Taylor still stand out the crowd. I don't chase clout, I chase compound. Talk small talk, I just tune that down. Rooftop revenue, sky so blue. Everything I said I do came true. Pocket full of plans, glass half full. We just pour more dreams, let it overpool. Rooftop revenue, breeze so smooth. Laughing at the fears that we outgrew. City in my palm, watch how it moves. I was made for the height, yeah, the high view. Yeah. Midnight menu, steak still steaming. She like, how you stay calm while you dreaming this big? Told her look down, that's last year's ceiling. Look up, that's next year's building. Driver on call, chrome wheel shining. I'm still the same kid scribbling in the margins. Only thing changed is the profit margin. In the penthouse garden, herbs in the garnish. Quiet in the bank app, talking commas. Lawyer on speed dial, calls my mama. Says he good, this boy too honest. Money feels safe when it move through promise. Rooftop revenue, sky so blue. Everything I said I do came true. Pocket full of plans, glass half full. We just bought more dreams, let it overpool. Rooftop revenue, breeze so smooth. Laughing at the fears that we outgrew. City in my palm, watch how it moves. I was made for the height, yeah, the high view. I was built for pressure. I was built for nights like this, like this, like this. Every closed door turn lecture. Now the key card glow on my wrist. Rooftop revenue, sky so blue. Everything I said I do came true. Pocket full of planes, glass half full. We just pour more dreams, let it overpool. Rooftop revenue, breeze so smooth. Laughing at the fears that we outgrew. City in my palm, watch how it moves. I was made for the height, yeah, the high view.
Street lights buzzing over black water. Engines hum. Harbor wind. Trouble in the tide. Yeah.
Cold curb, neon drip on the puddles. Steel door, rusted hinge, same bar, same scuffle. Ashtray mountain, dead eyes, car shuffle. Whole room wide tight like a short in the muscle. Slide booth, back wall, camera covered in tape. We talk cold, whole convo shaped like an 8. Loop back, rewind, align every phrase. If they trace one word, we both burning the blade. She said cash first, eyes sharp, copper and coal. Harbor crate, C13, sticker stamped in gold. Customs man thirsty, feed his habit he folds. But if he flips stories, you finish his role. rain taps Morse on the glass by the alley. My palm on the metal, feel the hum in the valley. Got a burner in the Bible, same weight in the jacket. One says face, one says from the casket. This neon harbor got teeth in the tide. Every wave whisper who lives, who dies. Rain on the docks, wash blood from the night, but the stain stays stuck in the back of your mind. Paranoid footsteps, shadow on the line. Sirens in the distance blend in with the crime. This neon harbor don't care who you are. You swim with the sharks, so you sink in the dark. Dock 5, forklift idle, like a beast at rest. Crate stack, crooked, smell of metal and sweat. Sodium lamps flicker, turn the world to a sketch. Every edge jagged, every stranger a threat. Customs man waiting, tie loose, hand shaking. Rain on his badge, name tag half faded. He said you late, voice thin calculations. Fear in his throat, greed in rotation. I palm him the roll, he palms me the stamp. Simple exchange, whole fate in the clamp. Then the crate lid creak, screams leak through the slats. Not powder, not product, 2 kids duck, rap, heart jumps. Poster louder than bass, gun heavy, but my feet freeze in place. Whole script flip, crime turned to a grave. I was high for a hustle, not a modern slave trade. Customs man stutters, wrong doc I was told. I see his eyes dart to the tower patrol. Red dot dancing on his damp white shirt. Sniper in the mist, ready to erase our work. This neon harbor got teeth in the tide. Every wave whisper who lives, who dies. Rain on the docks, wash blood from the night, but the stain stays stuck in the back of your mind. Paranoid footsteps, shadow on the line. Sirens in the distance blend in with the crime. This neon harbor don't care who you are. You swim with the shark, or you sink in the dark.
Shots crack once, then twice, then twice, then twice.
Customs man drops face first in the sea. Kids still crying. Tape torn, lungs raw. My hand on the rope. Whole city on pause. No time for betray. I cut cord, shove them low. Don't talk, don't move, just breathe, just go. Stash them in the skiff, push off in the rain. Boat fade slow, like a ghost in my brain now. Every car's engine sound like a tail. Every drip from a gutter feel like a trail. Pull my hood tight, the street soaked in glass. Power don't sleep, it just changes its mask. This neon harbor got teeth in the tide. Every wave whisper who lives, who dies. Rain on the docks, wash blood from the night, but the stains stay stuck in the back of your mind. Paranoid footsteps, shadow on the line. Sirens in the distance blend in with the crime.
This in the dark, in the dark.